Welcome, welcome. This is Gull Khan, your money mindset expert, and today I'm here with Toniya from who's a member of my Millionaire Mindset Mastermind, talking about my mastermind. Welcome, Toniya.
Hello.
I'm so excited to be speaking to Toniya. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for sharing your experience. So, Toniya, tell us what it is that you do.
Well, I am a business coach, but the last couple of months, I have become also a businesswoman. It came in a difficult way, but I don't think anything is a coincidence when this came in my life after 2 months starting your course.
It's meant to be. It was meant to be. Okay, so wonderful. So let's get straight to this. So Toniya, tell everybody as well, actually, what was your mindset like before you joined my Millionaire Mindset Mastermind?
Well, I thought only if I was visioning or things like that, I could get my target. But I remember that, well, when I started, I remember that sharing things, especially through the Q&A sessions, and also with the energy things that sometimes we think and we believe that we know them, but we don't implement them.
Yeah.
So I think also how often everything is happening, it also helps you to have a pace, so you can stay, accountable.
Yeah.
To yourself and to the team, basically to yourself, but it helps, to be there. Now, I need to do that. I want to do that. For me at least.
Okay, so you're saying being part of the mastermind gave you accountability to carry on and
exactly.
Not just daydream, but actually put it into implementation and work things through. Okay.
Exactly, because through the website, when we log in, I go step by step. So I don't just leave myself, what I'm going to do today. There is a track, so I can follow.
There's a step-by-step plan. Yes, of course there is. That's the crucial element. The backbone of the mastermind is the core modules, and there's a step-by-step plan that you have to follow through, and with the weekly calls to keep you on track, which is great. So tell everybody, how did you find me? How did you come across, me as well?
I don't remember exactly, but somewhere in social media. Well, I remember one friend telling me that she attends something about the mindset and the millionaire mindset. And as I was going through on social media,
I popped up. So basically,
and then I think your energy convinced me. I think you're very professional in that way. So your positive energy and your belief that we're going to do that because you succeed because you have decided to do this webinar. It just take you with you. Just follow. It's just a normal day now.
Wonderful. It is, and I do believe when the student's ready, the teacher appears. So when you're ready, I tend to show up in the news field or somewhere in your world, somewhere or the other. Someone refers me, someone puts my link in or whatever, and I end up in your world when you're ready for it, which is quite important.
Definitely.
So you went through the normal route. You found me, you went through the workshop, and then you went and did the full money box analysis call, and then you signed up for the mastermind. Now, tell everybody what's happened. And now in between, you've taken a break as well, because you joined us back in October, and now it's coming up to May. But in between, you took a break too, because things were going on with your personal life. But in that short time, tell everybody what have you done? What have you achieved? I mean, we've already hit your monthly target. And so tell everybody what's happened for you.
Well, I think one of the important things is that I changed, even when I was paying some money for my credit card, for example, I was not thinking that they're my money. So I wasn't consider them as income, but I realized that it's an income. Okay, it doesn't go where I want to, but it's an income. So first of all, I started seeing these differences on my mindset.
How you approach money and how you feel about money. Yes, that's a crucial point.
Exactly. So and I also put some different principles, as we said, about the 5
bank accounts.
Yes, bank accounts, whatever, envelopes. So that started me to say to myself, okay, you start something new. So start thinking in a different way, start implementing different things. So yes, my income has changed in the last, when I started, that was the surprise that less than 2 months, in 1.5 months almost.
Mm.
That changed about 100%.
Mm.
And through my personal and life, I need to take this break. That stuck me because I stopped doing all my clearing and all these things. But I feel the difference that I need to go back, and I know that every time I go back, with a good meaning, I mean to all the clearing and all these things, I saw again the difference, the positive impact in my life.
Wonderful.
So more clients starting coming in, translating that into money. And because I believe that everything is a whole mindset, it's not only 100% the income that will come the moment only, it is some things that you create for the future, for some income that will come soon.
Yeah.
You know, some contracts.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course, because the thing is, but the first thing that happens is your mindset and your feelings towards money changes. And then you start seeing it in the physical sense, in your bank account, in your wallet, and you can see coming in the future as well, which is important. And that's how it works.
And also a really important was about the money avatar, as you teach us. So I started realizing some things that were blocking me. Even if I couldn't, we cannot unblock everything, I believe, you know, in 1 second, all the things, but I could see them and realize the difference. So when I came back after my break, I saw the difference on my money avatar. I didn't believe that.
Yes, it does, because your money avatar evolves with you. As your mindset changes, your money avatar would evolve. That's the whole purpose of it, because you know you're not static. Why should your money avatar remain so?
Exactly. And I think all this energy just draw the good positive energy of all this. It just draw me, attracts me now. Even if I don't have time to do some of my exercises, I sit and say, no, the energy, it just attracts me. I need to go there. I need to go there back again.
Fabulous, fabulous. And that nicely brings me on. I just want to repeat. So you, within 1.5 months, you had 100% increase in your income. And then you had to take a break because of personal reasons for 3 months.
For a death in my family.
And then you've come back, but you've as you started the work again, the impacts come back, and you've seen the kind of impact it's been doing on you, which is fabulous. Now, this nicely brings us on to the next point, which is, you know, what have you, because my energy clearings are very different. They're very unique. You either resonate with them or you don't. There's no in between. So how have you found my energy clearings?
If you're not used to, I think it's a little bit difficult at the beginning to concentrate. But after that, you can realize, at least I feel very clearing, you know, after.
Of course.
That's what I do always at night, usually. So after I can go to sleep. And it helps me, you know, to rebalance and recenter myself. And, you know, I feel something different. Saying, okay, you know, that went off. Let's go to see the next one. Plus, I think you need to not only one time, you know, you have to repeat, to have the repeat.
You have to repeat it, because we're taking layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. So it's important to repeat.
Every time you realize something different. Yeah.
Something, there's a shift in your energy, and every time it's a different shift, and you level up, which is important.
That's why I yawn a lot. I yawn a lot.
Yawning is good. You when you're yawning, you're rebooting energy.
And I have my tissues next to me also.
Of course, because the tears do come out as well. Of course, and tears is a good sign, because that's just energy being released through chemical means, which is great. Lovely. So now let's talk about the manifestation bi-weekly calls. These are unique to me. How have you found the bi-weekly manifestation calls?
Well, it helped me a lot sharing with other people, because I can also be motivated. Way. Plus, I can hear things that may haven't thought, that may also be something like a block, and see something different. You know, how someone else has approached that from a different country with different problems. You know, all these things may be different, but at the end of the day, there's a common belief usually behind all this.
Yeah, those are for the Q&As. Yeah, for the Q&As. Yes. And then the Q&As are vital. They're very, very important, because we do get to learn from each other. Isn't it funny? I usually say people come to those, some of them come to just to listen in, because one person will ask the question and that's relevant to 5 other people. And they say like, oh, my question's been answered. My question's been answered. Everyone's thinking the similar thing. And therefore, that's where the Q&As are so important, of course. But I was asking about the manifestation calls when we go to the quantum field or the blessing ball. How have you found them?
Keep me track. I think that's and accountable, basically. I think that's the most important for me. I think because it helps to have your mission and stay accountable.
Yeah, I think that's very important. And they really bring you into your desires, like really connect you to your desires, don't they?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Wonderful. Okay, fabulous. So now the most important question, Toniya, if someone's listening and to this and thinks, yeah, I've been through Gull's workshop and, I've spoken to Gull, or I'm thinking of booking the full money blocks analysis call with Gull. She sounds great, but I'm not sure if one, I can make the financial commitment, or two, because the financial commitment is high, as you know, or two, I can make the time commitment. It's not a 2 or 3 or 4 month program, it's a 12-month program. So someone's thinking like that about, not being able to do making the time commitment or the financial commitment. What would you say to them?
The name of this of the whole seminar, whole this is Millionaire Mindset. In other words, even if you don't have the money for the next month, you're going to create it through your courses, through your webinars, through all these meetings, sessions. So you just need, I would say, the first, to have at the beginning some money, because that's the point, that you're going to create the income for yourself more. So you're going to have this money. That's the point, So I totally believe that even if we start with the belief that I don't have the money, that yes, maybe in your bank account, you don't have them now, but that's exactly the point of this mastermind, that you're going to have this money if you believe in that. So I think you need to believe in that. At least how it has worked for me all these months. Even during my break, there was always this money there so I could pay. And as for the time, yes, it needs time, but if you want to have not 1,000 euros per month, then it needs time to create them. And it's better to invest this time for 1 year, and then all this will be multiplied.
Of course, perfectly said. Because if you invest that time now, it will pay dividends upon dividends in the coming years. It will just...
That's why now I feel regret that this month, okay, but because I know that, so all of your mission goes a little bit, further, Toniya, because the time that you invest now, you're going to find it, you're going to meet it later, you will save it later.
Of course, and this is what we need. We want people to come along and experience this at the level where, they may be where they are right now, but 12 months time, they've got time freedom, they've got money freedom, and most importantly, they've got happiness and joy and prosperity in all areas of their life. This is the point of the mastermind, not just to have money in the bank account, which is just a very thing to do. Well, thank you so much, Toniya, for sharing such your experience with us about the mastermind. Tell everybody, where can we find you and how can we connect with you?
Well, in all the social media, all Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, because of my work too. My name is Toniya Tsirogianni. I'm from Greece, and you just come and ask me whatever you like.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toniya, and thank you so much for watching and listening to me and Toniya today, talking about Toniya sharing very generously her experience of being part of the Millionaire Mindset Mastermind. I will be back with another member of the Millionaire Mindset Mastermind sharing their experience and telling everybody how they changed their life, they changed their mindset. Until the next time we meet, this is Gull Khan signing off. Take care and bye for now.